don't want me to. Oh, shit. Really? I don't know where I put my phone. Sorry. There we go. Let's see. We're trying to get the thumbnail. Good afternoon, everybody. Shut up, man. I'm totally cold calling now. Whew. All right. All right. Okay. So let's head on over to. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna need to do. I'm gonna need to get focused. Can you guys hear me? Okay, check. Check 1 2. Feel like feel like maybe my audio, if the mic is a little too far. Maybe I'll just clip it over here for now, just to keep you closer to me. Just for now. Let's see, what are we doing here? All right, the chat room is now open. What I'm gonna do for the first, see, here's something that I want to talk about. Follow up. I want to talk about follow up, but an interesting segment of follow up. Maybe I'll do this. I was in Clubhouse a second ago and wasting my time there. Let's go ahead and so this is something that I'm struggling with, and I usually share my struggles with you. My struggle right now is, oops, let me get over to this side. There we go. My struggle right now is, and you can join the chat room. Be much appreciated if you guys join the chat. That's awesome, right? Let me see if I can. There was one more thing too, because I'm not broadcasting to Facebook anymore. Browser source, image, sponsor banner, streamlines, charity, subscription goal. Where is it? Viewer? Streamer? Where is it? Okay, viewer count. Ad source. And really the only viewer count I care to see is Facebook. Because I don't think am I still streaming on Twitch? Done? Hello? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's heavy duty shit. Well, let me know. Okay, I know. I'm not going to talk about it. Just call me when you know, okay? Okay. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I can use my Viper Nora font for this. Oh, that'd be lovely. Probably not. Nah. Does give me some options for fonts, but for the most part. You know, I hate when stencil. Yeah, I guess that's kind of cool. I hate when like a font menu doesn't show you the font on their menu. I'm sure there's a a good reason for it, but I sure would love to. I don't know. I'd love to know fonts better. These are kind of cool. These little fonts, but let me see. I want to see like the military one. There's one called Finger Paint. Guess so. Where's the? I think one's called like Stencil or something. And then and then they give you hundreds of fonts to choose from, but you can't really tell what they are. I'm good. The one you always see me using is called Viper Nora. If you like that font, I love it. Been using it for years. It's kind of like that brick. Nothing you could do font. What is that? That's curious. That's just a curious title font. I really just want to do my Viper Nora and move on. It's interesting though. I wonder if in like in school they're to start a stencil. No, I like the stencil look. I forget the name of it though. And I've never even seen a lot of these names of fonts, but well, that's just all weird. Definitely want to use a really cool one. Anyhow, the thing that I'm suffering with right now, that's what I was going to talk about. Um, the thing that I'm we'll just use this one. It's called this font is called Happy Monkey, and I want it to be clear. So done. Let me make sure it's crystal clear. There we go. 3 people in the room. Three people watching. Thank you for watching. Maybe I should put this in the corner here. Anyhow, what I'm suffering from right now is this this thing where I have so many leads that I have to follow up with. So many things I have to follow up with. So many leads that I'm having to follow up with that I'm totally hosed when it comes to like every time. Whoa. This is weird. I must be tripping. The font on my Mojo looks like it just changed to something fancy, which... Okay, so let's go to dial follow-up calls. Dial follow-up calls. And on, I'm going to say not dialed today, not dialed today. Start power dialer, start power dialer. Hey, what's up, Mike? Okay, let me see. I think I have one called Prospecting Office Mojo. So that's a hot mess. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and fix that. Anytime I change one, I have to change the other. So anyhow, gotta blur that out because otherwise YouTube will give me a strike. Let me go ahead and do this. Full. Oh man. Oh no. Hello? Hi. Cool. Good. Great. No. Do you? No? No. No. Huh. What? Okay, did I miss something? Okay. Doesn't ring a bell, but alrighty. Okay. Hey, congratulate you. You're a sick woman. Anything else I can do for you? Okay. Okay. All right. Great. Thank you for the alert. Thank you for the update. Okay. All right. Thank you for updating me. Yes. Anything else you need to update me with? Because I'm here. Yeah, I'm doing things. Yeah, I'm definitely doing things. But that's good news, and thank you for letting me know about the good news. About work, of course. All right. Well, I have two choices. Either I sit here in complete silence and dial through the list over and over, or I look for new ones that are going to answer. Both. I'll do both. So I got to go. Bye. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. Let's just say my mother-in-law might not be with us much longer. And I haven't seen her in about 6 to 8 months. Her daughter hasn't seen her in over a year. That's all. Okay. I'm really worried about what's going to happen when I'm on my last days. Okay, so focus, James. Start dialing. Start dialing. Let's get the left ear, 603. Dial.
So I wanna let all of you know, well, Mike and whoever the stranger is who's not identifying themselves, um, the dilemma I'm facing, and you're never. Hi, my name is. You're inevitably you're inevitably going to face, and that is you're gonna have a lot of leads, and they're not gonna answer the phone. You have a lot of leads, and hi, my name. You're gonna have a lot of leads, and they're not gonna answer your phone. Yeah, thanks, Gerald. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you guys signing off on that. It's strange, and the story is just. I don't want to get personal. Let's just say it's fucked up, and it's not. It's out of my control. As a, my name is James. I'm a real estate agent. As a pacifist and a Buddhist, my name is James. I'm a real estate agent. I was calling to see if you. Hi. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, this is James. I'm a real estate agent. Festini is my last name. I was just keeping in touch with you, seeing if you might still be thinking about selling the property. Okay, no problem. I appreciate it. I've I've been emailing you updates on the market. Have you been getting those? And she hung up. Okay, so um, checked high-end property on Corfact. Wife is still in hospital. Not yet. Okay, that's interesting. Says he wants to sell 2 condos and would like to get info, so keep in touch. He was in hospital and wife was having surgery, but for sure. Looked up info. He said to mail 2 condos, but I found him owning a place in Yorba Linda. So I've got 3 addresses, right? This is in 2018, right? Uh, and the sad thing is like the display that I encourage you all to have inside of Mojo is a very specific layout because notes, I mean, name, address, email, phone number, notes, next call date. That's all that really matters. Everything else is background. Bedrooms, baths, square feet, lots, all that stuff doesn't matter. It's name, address, phone number, email, next call date, and notes. So that's the layout. Those are the most pertinent information. I know. I've studied this for 28 years. I am the leading authority on this and the dynamics of CRM. And it always surprises me when the CRM doesn't have these specific things like KV Core. I get it for free with EXP. KV Core is a real estate software, but on their main screen, they don't have the real estate address. Let me repeat that. On the main screen of your contact, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, no address. It's like click here for it's almost like having 2 different 3x5 cards where one just has a name, everything, but the address is on another card. It just I don't know who do. Anyhow, Mojo, gets it. A couple little tweaks I wouldn't mind seeing on Mojo, but it's perfect. It's good enough. Good enough is perfect. Um, so anyhow, let me continue. Rain bomb, rain bomb. What put rain bomb? Rain bomb. So rain. Maybe I did a blitz bomb. This is in 2019, and then in 2019 a woman says no, and then a man says no. So I'm getting a bunch of no's, and yet I have them here in my database as if no, it's something there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this to. This is the problem with follow-up too, is that you get stopped, you get slowed down, right? Because there's a lot of other things that have to happen. You don't just say thank you very much, have a nice day. You need to look at it and say, okay, where are we in this relationship? Are they actually right? are they doing anything? So let me see here. Okay. Okay, there she is right there. Tag. They're in Mojo. Okay, so I'm gonna take it out of there. Say it's in Mojo. Next call date. Okay. So I'm removing some pieces. Last outbound call. Was today. Set. Contact disposition. Not interested. Contact. I see last call. Contact disposition. And suppress until. I wonder if that's the one. Suppress until. Suppress until this, right? Set. I don't know if I don't know which formula, and I guess I'd have to figure it out. But basically, I'm gonna gen pop them. I don't see any value in keeping this person when they say no 3 times. And that's where your system is going to be. Let me answer that question in a second here. Let me just disposition her. So she's definitely a cold. I'm gonna actually even throw her to the. Is she in HomeBot? So I mean, I even have to check, are they in HomeBot? Okay. MRS no. Post. Okay. Resume. I don't know what that is. And I'm going to go ahead and pull them out and put them in the phone book. And should I grab all of these notes? Are they valuable? Will I ever convince Call Tools to tweak a few of their buttons to make it better? You know, if Call Tools had a next call date. Hi, this is James. I'm a real estate agent. I was calling to see if you might be interested in selling your house. Oh, thank you. Have a nice day. Alright, so this one right here. I kind of remember them. Yeah, okay, so 2016. This is how long I've had this. July of 2016. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 5 years. She said yes in September in 2016. Lady answers and she's not interested in selling. Did comps 1.2. Doing construction. Had a waterfall. Okay, I remember them. Mrs. said something and hung up, so I bombed. Mrs. No, she's getting the kitchen. Mrs. has an agent. Mrs. No, take us off your list. Set open CF. Send her to Gen Pop because they're shit. Then went to 1.3. Grabbed a few email addresses. Has the same. Hangs up. Says they have an agent. Why am I keeping them? God only knows. So let's just go ahead and like someone like that is clogging my database. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this and I'm going to go ahead and say MRSNO GP to CT because I am sticking with Call Tools. So it's going to Gen Pop to Call Tools. Now I'm going to go over here and take a peek here and see what's the deal here. Yikes. It has 2 contacts. Okay, this one. I gotta copy. I'm gonna go ahead and hit delete contact to them. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one. See, like one of the things 6191 691. One of the things that bothers me about call tools is their let's see 019. Okay, I'll keep that one in there. Is that they don't have cut. Create a phone number field. Let's see, Control V. I'm having to piece together some shit here. Save, double click it. I'm gonna suppress it. Would that be the right word? Suppress it until like 30th of November. Don't care. Contact disposition. Not interested. Last call agent. Contact. I guess I should call tools. Figure out what I should be doing. Should I be suppressing it? Last outbound call was today. Set. Like what buttons should I be pushing? Because anyhow, save. Now one more thing. Make sure that the tags are proper. Select a tag, and we're just gonna say in Mojo plus, and then I'm gonna have one more. Yeah, okay. Save. There we go. Then with this one, I'm gonna drop them into the phone book. No contact on the right, by the way. And on the left, it's source was actually door knocking, the original. Door knocking. Contact. Alright, so did a door knocking session earlier. I find it kind of awkward asking for both the email and the phone number, especially with people who aren't thinking of selling for a while. Any tips to overcome that? Of course, yes. To ask for the name and the number in one stream of conversation without breaking it. This is a offense defense thing when you, hi, my name is James, I'm a real estate agent. When you offense defense, when you say, hi, my name is Agent with Company, I was wondering if you had any interest in selling your house. Your offense, right? Their defense, they're putting up their guard. They say, no. So now you, instead of, hi, hello. Hi, my name is James. I'm a real estate agent. I was calling to see if you had any interest in selling your house. I got the wrong number, sorry. I don't want to call this guy. Hi. And I don't want him on my list. He knows who I am, and he said no. And he kind of gave me a no, like, don't call me anymore because it's a no. But once that, I liken this to someone having a cavity and you're a dentist. Cavities don't fix themselves. It's going to come back. He has a cavity. If he says I'm fine, I can't believe it. It's there. It might be very, very small, but it's there. Okay. I don't want to call him. I really, like, I know if I called him, he'd be like, dude, I told you. So it's almost like, okay, I emailed him a dub. I guess I'll put him on my Christmas card list. He is in HomeBot. I'm just gonna remove him. I don't want to call him. He knows who I am, and he's gonna get pissed. So, not wanting to call him because he said no and knows me and knows he said no. You know what's really effed up is that one day there's gonna be a for sale sign in his front yard. I'll be like, There's almost like I should create a mailing list for individuals who it's a seasonal thing. So like Christmas, Easter, 4th of July, Thanksgiving. That those four he gets something, right? The 4 seasons, the 4 events, passively in his mailbox. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say contact. Okay, so let's just go ahead contact. Contact. Now, you know what? I was gonna go into a rant here. That's why I went with this camera. I'll change the rant. So you have to, when you go to them and you say, "Hi, my name is Eddie," when you first want to ask, it's easier to get their phone number than it is to get their email address. Hi, my name is James. I'm a real estate agent. I was calling to see if you had any interest in selling your house. Oh, thanks. You have a good day. Hi, my name is James. I'm a real estate agent. Anyhow, let me try to finish that thought. There's just so many moving parts with the follow-up. I feel like I can no longer do this like cold calling and lecturing, because if I'm cold calling, the system moves too quick, and if I'm doing follow-up, it requires a lot of my concentration here. Hi, my name is James. So anyhow, you've got to break up the asking of the information. I find that it's harder to get their email address than it is to get their phone number. If you go into Spokeo, um, Info USA, even Skip Trace, there's a high probability that you could get the number. So I put an emphasis on the email address, and the email address is the easiest thing to get because you say, "Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Hi, my name is." You put an emphasis on what you can offer them, right? What is the trade-off for them to have the phone number, for them to give you the phone number? And it is, yeah, do you have any idea what it's worth? And you're doing this eyeball thing where you're like, yeah, you have any idea what it's worth? Oh, I'd love to send you out some information as far as what the values are doing. Maybe later we can talk. I probably should answer those. Maybe later we can talk. To which they should say, okay, right? Sure. No problem, right? They'll send. Hi, my name is. That's what they should do. Hi. So when you ask them, "Hi, I'd love to send you out some information. Maybe later we can talk. What's a good email?" You look at your phone and you wait for them to say. Then you get the email. Then you break and say, "So do you have any idea where you'll be moving to? Where will you go next? Have you started checking out the place? Oh, what's your number just in case? Your phone number, 714?" So you got to put some buffer in between. You can't turn around and say, finish your offense. Yeah, thank you very much. This is James. So what I'm encouraging is that you know the dance, the tango, the lead gen tango, and you have to know, let them always feel like they've got the lead, that they're always in control, and that they can walk away at any time. And the way to do that and get what you want is to use either in person subliminal body language that suggests you're leaving, like shifting your body in the opposite direction when you ask them a question, or when they say, when they respond to anything, you pull away, like as if they're pushing you away, and these little subtleties will definitely. I, these little plays will give you a chance for them to put down their guard, right? You say, "So you have any idea where you're moving to?" Right. That's after you ask them, "Oh, what's a good email address?" "Oh, well, okay, Jones@jones.com." Great. "So you have any idea where you're going to?" I'm doing this by default, but you cover your phone, you put it down, you're kind of like chit chatting about something else. Okay, you think maybe late, right? Hi, hello. Hello. Yeah, sorry. This is James, the Festini, the real estate agent. How you doing? Hey, good, good. Hey, real quick, I was just reaching out. Just I'll make it quick. I was just curious to see if you guys have given any other thought to selling or making a move. No. All right. Well, you've getting my info, right? Huh. I see. Well, when you say 55 and older, have you ever looked at Laguna Woods? I mean, they got a lot. I'm showing houses there tomorrow. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, we used to call it Leisure World back in the day, but now it's its own city. But it's a gated community with all those. Yeah, in Seal Beach. Well, this one's a heck of a lot nicer. The Seal Beach is like a mobile home park. No, this the Laguna Woods is, it's legit. I'm showing a place tomorrow, but they're good units. You can get yourself a nice single story property there with all the amenities. It is a bit expensive, but if you use it, you've got the golf course, you've got. No, not at all. I mean, if you're looking at, most of them are not, they're not attached necessarily. It's a whole mixed bag. So you've got ones that kind of look more like towers and condos. There's ones that are like more like a lower level townhouse where, you're separated from one another. So yeah, I mean, it might be worth you going down and taking a peek and seeing what's there. But the HOA is a lot, but again, if you're very active and you're into, they've got 101 things to do every day. I mean, a lot of people go there to, live out their golden years and have a good time doing it. Not just bingo and crochet, but they've got, martial arts and yoga and all sorts of, there's a ton of stuff to do. Yeah. All right. Sure, no problem. I'm gonna email you their brochure so you can kind of take a peek and see what's out there. You might be curious to see, introduce you. And if you ever want to get in through the gate, just call me. I'll show you a couple places. Like I said, I'm going there tomorrow. All right. Well, cool. Let's keep in touch. You have a good day. Bye bye. This would be a good time for me to have shot a video, which I'll do tomorrow. Can't do it today. To say, ladies and gentlemen, this is Leisure World. Oh, excuse me, Laguna Woods. Some of you guys might know it as Leisure World. Some of you might call it Seizure World. Not nice at all. But that it has, right? There's, I mean, HOA is just, but it's golf, tennis, like everything under. I mean, it's a whole world of stuff. So let me see. Wonder if anyone's ever done it right. That's the one thing I really wish. You guys have seen my skills in the video creation department, and I'm always never. I never cease to amaze myself at how lazy and stupid I actually can be. The amount of content I'm capable of creating and the quality I think I've stepped up to, as far as the editing and the music and the narration and the voiceover and all that I can pull it off, and yet I don't for real estate. I should have a whole library of real estate videos for people to find me, and I don't. Sitting here screwing around with vlogs about my chickens, you know? You're a dumbass, James. You're a dumbass. Let me go ahead and take a look at Laguna Woods. Laguna Woods Village. Where a new adventure begins. Calendar. They got so much going on. Clubs. Arts and crafts. General interest. Performing arts. Religion. Dance. Right? This is like lion dancing. Social clubs. Bird watching. This, I mean, you want to die, but you want to do things before you die? This is where you go. Just in dance alone, there's like 50 different types of dance. Chinese dance, line dance, dance for fun, ballroom dance, country dance, Golden Girls dancing, folk dancing, ballroom dancing, traditional dance and drums, right? Young Kim. Dance. Calendar. So now, yeah, I'm going to have to set him up. Golf, recreation, education, equestrian. There's an equestrian? There's an equestrian center there? Interesting. Oh, I mean, it's very wealthy retirements. These aren't your normal retirees. These are very wealthy people. Alfalfa hay, $51 a month per feeding. What? $51 to feed it once? Oh, you gotta have some money to drop that. Man. Okay. Anyhow, let me send him the link. This is code red for this guy. Code red. But again, do they have a YouTube channel? Oh, yes, they do. Hello. Say no more. I should do one better. Where the adventure begins. If it's just audio, there's no one narrating, someone's not capitalized. Yeah. Dude, if this is my farm. Whoa, these old people smacking that. Oh, shoot. This guy's got a lot more going on. But But yeah, if there was a, if there was a, this was my farm. Like if I was working in here, game over. Bingo. Restaurant and lounge. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and email him the link. Create a new email. No contact there. This is cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause, share. No, share as a embeddable link. Copy link. What? I've been logged off. Oh, come on, man. See what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to power through these calls. No, I haven't been logged off. There it is right there. But every one of them leads me to some of these are valuable conversations. Hi, Mr. Ramos. This is James Festini with the real estate agent. How are you? ¿Cómo está todo? Good, good. Bien, bien, estoy llamando solamente para preguntar si está pensando a vender la casa en Washington. Los precios están tan alto. Es el más que nunca es los precios. El más alto que nunca. Parece que es como 470 más o menos. ¿Sí? 540. No, no, no. Hay casas en el área que son más grandes, pero bueno, ahorita estoy mirando el sitio que se llama Zillow y eso se dice que dentro de 440 hasta 496. Sí, hay casas que son como 2000 pie cuadrado que sube más que 5, pero mira, si no hay nada en venta, en 5 es suficiente. Pero ¿está pensando a vender por cualquier precio o no está interesado por todas maneras? Ok, ok. Está bien. Sí, sí, aquí estoy en su propio tiempo. Quiero el trabajo, pero no a fregar todo. Mira, ¿qué es tu email? ¿Todavía es Ramos 17, creo? ¿Su email? Ok. Ok, vamos a practicar en el futuro y si necesitas algo, por favor, regresa mi llamada. Ok, que te vaya bien. Chao. Um, let's do a Gaffney one. What did that old man want? So I've got this buddy of mine. It's funny how the world works. I was out door knocking once, and I got I left the stuff, left the propaganda, and I got a call from some guy. He goes, "Hey, did you just leave this stuff in my front yard?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Did you ring my doorbell?" I said, "Yeah." I'm like thinking, "Oh, here we go." And he goes, "Well, we are thinking of selling. Why'd you come by?" I'm like, "Uh-oh." He wants me to come by just so he could hit me with something. And I get there, and he turns out he's got to be in his 80s. Him and his wife are the, can I say, cutest couple ever. And he's a veteran, right? Maybe World War II. He's pretty old, so maybe World War II, maybe Korea. I never really asked. He goes out to. He was behind putting a lot of veterans, making like the memorial park. He's super patriotic and does a lot of patriotic stuff. So I show up to the flag ceremony as a veteran myself. And anyhow, when I met him through the door knocking, we ended up being pretty good friends, like to where, we talk all the time. He's referred me business, and so him and I are really bent out of shape over what's going on with the country right now, and like especially the American flag and patriotism. This is really a problem. Like, you think COVID's a problem? Patriotism is a far, far, far more devastating thing to our economy, to our lives. Having no pride for your country is going to be the end of our country. It's sad. So him and I, being patriotic veterans, were scheming and plotting different ways. And there's a flagpole on this property. It's a very big complex, but there's this empty flagpole. And so I called him yesterday. I go, "Hey, have you ever seen this?" He goes, "Now that you mention it, I think I have. And there used to be a flag." I'm like, "Well, let's get a flag on there." He goes, "Okay." And he's got the time, and he rattles the chains of all the politicians and so forth. And so he just called me back and he's like, "All right, James, looks like it's Parks and Rec." Da, 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 da. It's okay. But I've been commissioned by the Laguna Woods Info. YouTube channel. You guys too much of a priority here. I've got calls to make. And their link. Trophy. So I got commissioned to paint a mural at this building that has been kind of left untouched for a long time. It's a packing house. Originally, it was a packing house for oranges, because this is Orange County and a lot of stuff happened through here. So there's a artists, me and two other artists, which by the looks of it, their art is different than my art. So it's going to be a great combination. Anyhow, we're going to paint this mural. It's a city mural, so it's going to have monuments from the city. And when I presented it to him yesterday, because we had another meeting yesterday to talk about design and paint colors and palettes and brushes, I'm telling you, man, my artistic abilities is getting me in front of a lot of big people in the city, and it's getting my name recognized. Now, have I gotten listings and sales from it? Not yet. But no doubt about it, as my name grows more popular with my art, people are gonna, it's just inevitable that they see that. Thank you for your here are a few links to Woods. Let me know is something you would like to see. Alright, let me just wrap up this email. Again, follow up is much different pace than cold calling. Each one of these have to be situated perfect. Save. Okay, so this guy right here, let me make sure it's a task, and he's interested in, so I'm going to call him in about a month and a half. He's definitely interested, and contact. All right. See, you never know. Like, even this guy, I was like, nah, I don't want to call him. His buddy just bought in a senior complex, and he's thinking about it now, too. And you know, even just, you know, my friends, no lead left behind. It really, even that one that I said, no, he's already told me no. Who knows what has happened, right? You have to just call. You have to be in a position you have to be comfortable in this place where you walk the fine line of not crossing that line between go to hell, they tell you that, or they tell you thank you for all your help but we hired somebody else. Which one? Let's just decide now. Which one do you want? Do you want them to say thank you very much for your time, or go to hell? Because those are the two. If you are good at follow-up, it's going to require that level of patience. Okay, so Mike, my name is James. I'm a real estate agent. I was calling to see if you... What was I going to say to you? Yes, Mike has a question. If you guys have questions, you can ask them. I'll try to answer them. I'm being ghosted by a hot lead right now. She isn't answering any of my calls, but she lives very close to me. Should I follow up with a door knock, leave a sign package, or something else? First question is, what makes you say it's a hot lead? Right? We need to get some history here. You say she's hot. Hot meaning you talked to her a month ago. Give me a little backstory. Give me a time-stamped sequence of touch. Hi, this is... Give me a time-stamped sequence of touches that I can understand. Door knock. Yes, Kelly, I'm gonna agree. She says she's selling this month. Oh, snap. Okay, did you get her email address? Did you get her phone number? Obviously, you cold called her. How did you find her? Yeah, she's selling this month. I would say go show up at her door. Go knock on her door. Like right now. Like, the hell you sitting in front of your computer for? Go stand up right now. Right now. Have you texted her? See, when you have someone who ghosts you, these are the Ghostbusters right here. Ready? Ghostbusters. You like that move? Mail, email, text, phone, door. My name is James. I'm mail, email, text, phone, door. Did you send her a letter the minute you found out she was selling this month? If you hear someone selling within the next 30 days, you need to get a letter, 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper or whatever size, stamp in an envelope. Not, well, if you hear they're selling this month, it's a slam package actually. So you needed to slam them and then send a letter that says thank you for slamming, and then send them another letter 3 days later. Hey, remember 3 days ago when I slammed you? Yeah, I'm still wondering. And then you send another letter 4 days later and say, hey, remember 4 days ago when I sent you that letter 3 days ago when you slammed? I mean, you got to be so up. You got to be so up in their grill. Knows who I am, so probably not going to keep dialing. Husband's a teacher. So yeah, the moment. So she's moving to Texas. Says she's selling this month. You need to go to their door. Thanks for joining us, Kelly. I appreciate your company. You know, it's people like you who remind me to shoot my video, and I just hi, this is James Festini, the real estate agent. I was just keeping in touch, seeing if you guys might still be thinking about selling the house, making a move. Okay. How, like a year or two, or what? You have any idea? I mean, if you could get a good price, would you retire early? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, I've been shooting you guys updates on the values in the marketplace. Hopefully, you're getting them. And well, if anything changes, please give me a call. I'd love to help whenever you're ready. All right. Have a great day. Take care. All right. So here's the story with this one. Door knocked. Put in new carpet. Will sell in 2 years when husband retires. Boom. Right? Will sell when the husband retires in 2 years. 4 of 2019, 4 of 2020, 4 of 2021. That's now. 2019, he unsubscribed to the MailChimp veteran email with his new Corfax. You need to call and reintroduce them. You need to call and reintroduce them. No, he has a pool, single story. Mrs. No is in Homebot and is checking this year. Not yet this year. Wanted to know about Granada's closing. Okay. Ha ha ha. Let me take a look see. Let me take a look see. Let me take a look see. Oh yeah. All right, they're in my neighborhood. All right. Hubby is a teacher and will not move. They know who I am. They know who I am. You can't live in my neighborhood and not know who I am by now. This is not possible. I've been doing so much in that neighborhood. So, says when he retires next year, and I asked if he could get a better price, would he move sooner? Let's see how that turned out. I'm getting better. You know, it's funny. I've been staring at a keyboard for 35 years, and I still have to look at the keyboard. How sad is that? How many of you have been staring at keyboards for more than 5 years, 10 years, and still have to look at the keyboard? My mother was a champion typewriter lady person. She was in high demand back in the day before real estate because of her. She actually learned how to write shorthand, and in 8th grade, I don't know why, I really got interested in learning how to write shorthand, and I got pretty good at it, writing shorthand. It was the weirdest thing. Like, she had all these books, and I just got into it and started studying shorthand. Don't know why, and don't have any reason for it other than just to have that, and don't remember it any of it now. Anyhow, so he's getting my letters. Price. Okay. So he's going to be elevated up to warm again. He is getting my letters. I'm going to go ahead and move him to 60 days with a low priority because it's not that important. But he's there for contact and no. Hello.
Hey,
Hold on.
who are you talking to?
Hi, this is James Festini, the real estate agent. I was just keeping in touch, seeing if you guys might still be thinking about selling the house. Thank you. You think maybe later down the road, though, you'd reconsider? Maybe next year? Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Well, thank you for your time, though, as always. And, well, hopefully you're getting my updates on the marketplace. We met a while ago at Northfield. I showed you that place. It's been... Okay. I appreciate your time, as always. And you have a great day. Bye-bye. I actually had two people answer at the same time because I'm double fisting my warms, and both of them answered, and they both said no, not right now. But one of them said thanks and hung up, and the other one didn't. So I was able to talk to one of them, but it's still not there. Yeah, well, how can I help you, Mrs. No. Not find a house. Okay. Are you suggesting that I'm going to print all of this stuff and deliver it in the morning? Okay. Yes, dear. Nope. Sure. Okay. No. Well, actually, I did call him and I said your mom's giving me a real hard time about that. And he said, I said, look, you need to just. When does he want your last day or whatever? He goes, Friday. And I said, okay, well, not this Friday, right? Next Friday? He goes, yeah, next Friday. I said, just work there. I go, but you really need to consider, I go, I said, I envy people who can go in at 9 and leave at 5, and that's it. I go, because you think you're going to go start your own business. That does not mean you work 9 to 5. It means you're 24/7. And if you start your own business that's worth a shit, you're going to be working 25 hours a day. Mm. Yeah, you see, I'm gen popping quite a few people, throwing them into call tools because I've got too many. There's a lot of dog shit in here. I got to get rid of it. Okay. You talking about putting them in HomeBot? Yeah, but don't. If you see, oh, that's why he probably said 4 million. If you see that, don't put a call date on it. Like that one, don't put a call date. It's there, fine, but don't put a call date. I don't want to call him again. He's not motivated. Okay. Any? Okay. I've got my double dialer right now and I'm live streaming. Is there anything you need from me? No? He said 4 million. I just threw it in there. But then when I called him today, he was like, no. Yeah. Hmm. If you say so. No. Okay. Did you look into Dub? Did you check into Dub? Okay, skip that. Did you try to find an article, maybe a headline with a couple of words here and there from the OC Register that says prices have been rocked left or right? Well, you said you were trying to fill in the blank for the newsletter, or no? Oh. Okay. Yeah. No, I mean there's templates inside of PowerPoint that say, that start a brochure or whatever. That's about it. But we're not going with newsletter style then. Okay. Okay. All right. That's probably why he thinks that. Okay. Yeah, it's still probably worth it. Okay. So I talked to the guy on Washington in Elsinore, and Zillow was saying 440 to 496, and I said, man, he goes, so how are the prices? I said, they're higher than ever. And he goes, oh, like how much? I go, well, I said it's like 490s. He goes, 490s. He goes, I thought I saw something that said like 520s. I'm like, what? 1,500 square feet on Washington is 500? Yes, that's what I said. Chale. Let's say he's looking at that pinche way. That's probably why he said that. It's 520. I'm like, shit. Okay. Thank you. Bye. That's stupid high. He said he's going to talk to his wife. So I put him in for a callback. Goodbye, Nicole. What a weirdo. Anyhow, met her door knocking. She's a bit older. Have you again? Did you go to Spokio? Did you go to Did you go to Spokio.com or whitepages.com to find her other phone numbers? Are you just going off one phone number and that's the number she's ghosting you on? Is that one phone number the one she gave you or you had to find it? So many questions, Mike. Okay, so this person says no. Homes are too high. Yes. Push her out. That's who wants this is a priority. And then contact. And then dial there. Yes, I'm still dialing. And these people don't know why I'm calling them. And here goes the phone book. Hi, this is James, a real estate agent. I was calling to see if you had any interest in selling your house. You think maybe later next year, perhaps? If you get a good price? Well, thank you for your time. You have a nice day. Bye. He's on a street called Shook. Shook Street. I know where that is too, and that seems kind of low right there for him. Okay. So, no, he says no. No. Post. So, in June, he said no. June he said no. June he said next year. And he said no. Is he? I'm gonna downgrade him from hot to warm. And I'm going to take the follow-up and I'm gonna push it out. Push it real good. Drop it to a low. Save and contact. And then this one, contact. I thought I had a Mojo. Hi, my name is James. I'm a real estate agent. I was keeping in touch, seeing if you guys might still be thinking of selling your house. Hello. Hi, this is James Festini, the real estate agent. How you been? Good. Hey, I was just keeping in touch, seeing if you guys ever ended up buying a place or whatever happened. Huh? The prices are crazy right now. I just thought I'd reach out. It's been a while. All right. Well, of course. Well, you have a great day, man, and we'll take care. All right. Bye bye. His brother got his license. I don't even know why I called him. It's just ugh. All right, let's get the Mojo going on here. Mojo. Hey, how's it going? I'm good. What's happening? Uh-huh. They're saying that the Nixon owns the property that Mimi's and Polly's Pies is on. Right. Well, that makes sense, but the flag is oh, well, the flag is on a city sidewalk, but they're saying the pole, the pole's owned by whoever owns this complex then. Well, I don't even know. There's a city park. I mean, I guess there's a little weird patch of grass, but they're calling that a park. The piece of grass next to Mimi's. Oh, I didn't even notice the black. Okay, I have to go back by there and see. Didn't see that. Right. Yeah, yeah, I could see where that might be. Yeah, there's a little piece of dirt or a little patch of grass there. Okay. Yes, the blind leading the blind over there. Hmm. Yeah. Wow. Wow. I'm in the wrong business. All right. And he gets off at 5 o'clock. Yeah, that's the part that kills me, man. I got to work 20, 25 hours a day to get that kind of money. Nice, nice. 12 weeks? Holy crap. That's wow. 3 months? Yeah, I'm definitely in the wrong business. No wonder people become politicians. Well, public works, that kind of. Hmm. Um, that's just it's just terrible. And what's probably crazy is that there's probably a couple city officials that have her job that maybe there's one that lives in Yorba Linda who works for Covina, right? Yeah, that's interesting. Hmm. Right. Yeah, I think my eye just got red. I know. I know, that's the worst part, man. That's the worst part. Oh. All right. Well, let me know if you find out more about that flag. Like I said, I've got the guy who owns this building, who's or the one who's in the lease on this building. They'll know exactly who to contact. Do you remember the old bank building that had the drive-through? It's between Polly's Pies and Mimi's. Yeah, that's my office. Yep. Yeah, it's a great spot. Yeah, yeah, they're on. Uh, yeah, you should. It's a gorgeous building. I mean, when you come in, it looks more like a fancy Italian restaurant or something. It looks more like a Starbucks than a real estate office. Yeah, it's very nice up there. Well, we are, that's why I moved to this company because of its location. I have big plans for the city and putting on events, especially during the holidays with Main Street right there. I want to kind of make this be, an extension to it. I see, getting a snow maker and putting snow, maybe some sort of snow slide in the middle of the parking lot here, and yeah, a ton of potential here to make it part of the city. So if I could get them to do it. Where at? Oh, is it just like one of the restaurants or? Oh yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I know it. Oh yeah. So right after the flag ceremony, you guys go dancing? Very cool. Now, now I have to remember that. Sure. Yeah. I've been there many times. Yeah, for drinks. Yeah. I'll make a note of that. All right. Thank you very much. We'll talk soon. Take care. Bye. All right. My best friend is a realtor. Any thoughts on how to respond to that? Yes, I do have thoughts. My best friend is a realtor. Script. Okay, great. Is the house coming up on the market anytime soon? Because I still want to have. Hi, this is James. I'm a real estate agent. I was calling to see if you had any interest in selling your house. Well, thanks for your time. You have a good day. Hmm. Uh, okay. Okay. Senator. Hmm. Um. No. Well, I mean, if I think that they don't deserve it anymore, I have removed one or two people off plans because they get flaky Jake. It's possible, yeah. I mean, as I dial through, if I talk to them and they don't seem that hot, I'm not gonna keep them on a plan. So yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't looked, but it was it was a coming soon, so yeah. I'll have them on my list if you I'm not in front of that screen, but if you want to go ahead and put me for a callback Thursday, I'll call him Thursday and say, hey, so what'd you think? Yeah. Sure. Why not? We got the removal of contingencies, so let's close it. Let's just close it. Okay. I haven't yet. Thank you. I'll call him now. Bye. Hey, it's James. How you doing today? Good. You got my updates? I think. Well, yeah. I shot you one this morning, but I need to send you 2 or 3 documents to continue the file. Nothing major, just last minute papers or last tail end paperwork. One of them is her request for more time, which of course they're going to need it. But we got the removal of the contingencies, which is awesome. That was the big one. So yeah, there's no reason to think we're not closing it this week. And, the other one was another disclosure. It's a Megan's Law for the sex offenders. It's one for her file. We don't really have it in our file, but that's fine. And that should be it for now. I'll let you know as soon as I get more, but if you could keep an eye out for that email. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, that's fine. Payoff. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. That's going to be a very important one. Great. I appreciate it. And let me know if you need anything. We'll talk soon. All right. Have a good one. Bye. Okay. This is... no. I'll look and make sure I read it. So I was finishing that script when they say, my best friend is a real estate agent. Great. You could either go, you can go 2 directions. You could either, does that mean it's coming on the market soon? I'd love to take a look at it. Maybe I'll just call your agent. What's their name? The whole thing is that half the time when they say they have an agent, it's a smokescreen. And so if you can turn around and say, okay, great. Does that mean it's coming on the market soon? Maybe I could just talk to your agent. Do that. Like, you have this thought process, right? Okay, great. So does that mean it's coming on the market soon? You know what? Maybe I should just talk to your agent. What's their name? And if they go, oh, it's game over. This is smokescreen. But if they go, oh yeah, the name is Henry Gardner. He's with Remax. Okay, great. You know what? I'll look him up, and I appreciate your time. If they know if they can give you a specific name of an individual, like I've always said, there's only two reasons you ever win or lose a listing: love and money. That's the only way you ever win or lose a listing, is love or money. And by love, it's no like and trust. It doesn't mean I love you, hugs and kisses, till death do us part. It's know, like, and trust, meaning that they have an agent that they know, they like them, and they trust them, and you need to identify as fast as possible, is that true? Do they actually have an agent, or are they lying to you? They say, oh, it's, I don't know, someone from church. Well, that gives you also an indicator. Someone from church will probably get the job before you because know, like, and trust. Even if they don't know them, because of it being church, they know, right? They know it. They are. You can forget it, right? Forget about it. You can forget about it. Alright, so let me see. Yes, I'm still dialing. Yes, I'm still dialing. No answer. Yes, I'm still dialing. This one here, I need to get rid of Validate. Hi. Yeah, this is James. I'm a real estate agent. I was calling to see if you had any interest in selling your house. Okay. Yeah. Sure, sure. I mean, the prices are better than ever, but if it's not your time, for sure, don't make a big decision without really looking into it. So maybe, though, next year, you might give it some more thought? Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. So do you have any idea what your place is worth? Are you kind of keeping an eye on that value? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. Well, would it be okay if maybe I could email you updates on the values in the neighborhood? I think it might be a little bit more, but I'd love to keep you posted if maybe later down the road the numbers look good and you'll think of me. I've been doing this nearly 30 years, but I'm not pushy. I'd love to at least have a chance to help you out. What's a good email for you? Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Well, my name is James Festini. It'll be from me direct. And yeah, I'll shoot you out the update, and we'll definitely keep in touch. I'd love to see where it goes. But yeah, if you see the numbers look good, give me a call. I'll be around. But you have a great day, and thanks for your time. Bye. That's an expired. That's how you handle expireds. You don't go in saying, I'm the greatest, let me help you. You say, what's the story? Let me check it out. That's how it works. Ay, lady. Okay, let's see. My wife has questions. Hi. Okay. Right. Until tomorrow? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. 6. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm, I can call him. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could call them tomorrow, or I could call them the next day and say, how'd it go yesterday? And if they're gonna. Or that. Well, sure, she's open to a list of other ones, but what? You know? Yeah. 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 Well, no, that. Thank you. Hmm. Yeah. Well, they're open to like waterfront and like. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm cold calling and speaking to people on. Okay. How can you not hear me? That's the weirdest thing. I'm talking to people, so whatever's in your ears, you might want to pull it out. Okay, let's see here. Someone keeps trying to star 69 me. That is concerning, though. She says she can't hear me. Definitely don't want anyone not hearing me. But doesn't make sense. This is a good headset. Why don't you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Can you see? There's a storm on the edge of the sky. I don't know. I don't know why she can't hear me. I'm not sure I understand what's going on here. It's like all of a sudden I hear Prince. Alright, let's see here. How do we... Oh, man. Crackers. Oh, man. She totally screwed me on that one. Okay. Well, well, well. Alright, let's go back here. Hopefully I got the information right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Data and dialer. Oh. Oh. I was trying to load her into the system and Mojo kicked me out. Okay, there she is. That's her address. Perfect. Alright, copy. Advanced. Paste. Alright, task, HB, high priority, save. So the deal with this one is that she posted on the Buzz looking for an agent referral in Anaheim Hills, and yeah, so she's a hot lead. 814, somebody said no, but now 907, woman says would like to keep in touch and would like HomeBot and needs to buy local first. Post. I gave new email. Post. And then when you get the email, you put given. Given. When you get the email from them, you put given. When you get the phone number and you have a conversation with the man or the woman, you put in there Mr., Mrs. This one's clearer than Mrs. That's the phone number. I'll mark it as a priority. You have a good conversation with someone and you have 3 or 4 numbers, mark that as a priority, okay? All these little fine tunings, right? All these little tweaks to get it higher. But this is part of the process of the follow-up. It's not just a cut and dry. Cut and paste, cut and dry, cut and blow. Oh my god, that energy drink did nothing. Coca-Cola coffee. Is Coke, this stuff right here, you need to go into it knowing what you're drinking. It's going to taste like Coca-Cola and coffee. I know it seems weird to say that, but it's Coke with coffee. And when you drink it, I don't know what you're thinking, but there's certain drinks in the world that they taste better if you are present in the moment, like Bloody Mary and Bloody Beer. All right, rock and roll. So did I ever finish my dialogue, my monologue on okay, so she's still definitely, I would probably put her as a hot, she's bordering on a hot lead. And the post on the Buzz and to be expired, that's pretty good. Okay. This guy right here, 442. I committed to just stay on my warm follow-up calls today. That's what I'm doing. a second. I'm not on the dialer anymore, am I? Hi, this is James. I'm a real estate agent. I was calling to see if you had any interest in selling your house. Okay. Have you moved out? Or have you, what's the timeline on that? Okay. All right. So you already got a place. Perfect. Why are you choosing to lease versus sell? I mean, the prices are crazy right now. You want to do the landlord thing? Or, I mean, if you can get a good price in selling it, would you be open to that? Okay. All right. Well, what do you think the market's going to do? I'm just curious now. Do you have an opinion on where the market might be headed? And, especially in holding on to it, you think it'll go up a little bit? Yeah, yeah, that's what I figured. Maybe another 10 years. Right. That's a good position to be in. So you do maybe do the investment thing, but I mean, even if you cashed out, picked up, one or two little duplexes or something, if you really want to play the money game with the real estate, that's where it's at. Especially how little return single family residence versus multi-unit is. You could definitely leverage that money somewhere else if you're not attached to the house. If it's just a financial decision, maybe it'd be worth considering an alternative. Actually, we've spoken in the past. I'm James Festini. I actually emailed you some information on the values to the Henry.ong. I don't know if you got that when I talked last time. But yeah, what's a good email? Is that a good email address? I'm not even sure where I got that email. Henry.ong at live.com. Okay. Yeah, I had shot over some updates on the values, but I mean, what price would make you consider selling it? I mean, if you could set a good price, maybe leave it empty for a month or so. Let me try to get a killer deal. And Zillow says 1.125. Would you be willing to sell it for that? Okay. Oh, someone buys it as is, no questions asked. 1.1. Well, I'd li- I, well, I'd like to see it. What's your schedule like? I'd like to come by and take a peek at it. What are you doing tomorrow afternoon, maybe? About 4. Hello? Oops. Yeah, it's James. This is actually my cell phone. I think you were calling my back line. No, it's all right. Yeah, I'd like to take a look at it. No, there's no obligation or no pressure, but I wouldn't mind seeing it. What's your schedule? Maybe tomorrow or Thursday around this time. Okay. Well, I'm not there to judge. No, nothing you could do is gonna, shape a, I got a pretty good eye for, what's there. It's not like I'm bringing people over to come over and take pictures or anything. But you think maybe Friday about 5? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right, right. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean the position. Well, yeah, I get where you're at, and good job on making it through. The what could have been the hardest times, and still being able to pull it off. But at the end of the day, not at all, man. You're in a great position. Sure, the note is coming due, but that's no problem. We can negotiate with the bank to, we get the payoff, and that's already taken care of. But especially to be able to cash out, grab some of that equity, if you are looking at a place above you, I don't know how much equity you have in that place, but to be able to kind of hit the reset button with a bag of cash and start your next chapter there without the burden of having to catch up. Because even if you do get it rented out, it's still gonna be a game of catch up for a little bit, and uncertainty and all that, instead of just knowing where the line is drawn. Again, if you could get a good price, it all depends on getting out of that place without any penalties and the number that you want at the end of the day. That would be it's a good thing. It doesn't sound like it's a bad spot. It's scary for sure, but that's the cost of doing business. But if you enjoying it, and you have the opportunity to take advantage of the market that it's caught up, enough to do it. Because realistically, if you could get it to the point where if it's sold, you close the escrow within 21, 30 days max, the bank is paid off. They're done before anything even happens. If it does come due, you're talking about you got it postponed, right? The forbearance or whatever for that period of time. Hmm. Right, right, right. Well, I can help. I can help you too. Yeah, I could help you if I can figure it all out. Right, right. Okay. Do you have any kids? Okay. Right. 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 Wow. Hmm. Yeah. Right. How much do you owe on it? Yeah, so 620. Oh no, 720. I'm actually doing the math right now as we're on there. So yeah, if you pay off everything once it's all said and done, let's say you pull off 1.1, right? Um, Worst case scenario, 1.1. You pay off that 720, everything. Once it's all said and done, we're talking title insurance, commissions, escrow, everything. At the end of the day, you could realistically be walking out with about 330 in your pocket. Yeah, 330 grand in your pocket, and then figure out, the next move. Now, if you decide to come back, yeah, you'll have the house, but it's, I don't know where the market will be or if there, what equity will be there, but sure, you'll have that safety net. But at the end of the day, uh, that's a big move for you to take off in that direction. Again, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I sense that your heart is calling you in that direction. You know what I mean? And to come back to Orange County, the repercussions of like that failure, that if you, even if you physically made it there and then fought your way, wherever over there versus over here, you know what I mean? There'll always be that moment where you're like, man, I mean, I know how that feels because for a long time I always wanted to kind of live in LA. I live in Yorba Linda now, but for me, spiritually, I wish I was out there, with all the hubbub and the hustle and the business opportunity and the networking and just the action instead of like the Orange County life where it's there, but it's not really, the entrepreneurial spirit is, tied up in like the team moms and stuff instead of like, making your business and earning your chops in the more competitive where you can really let your talent shine kind of thing. Does that make sense? So, with 350 grand, sure, it's not going to get you a house, but it'll give you enough, or 330 grand, enough to figure it out over there. Because that 330, whether you have it over here, it's sitting here, or you have it over there, it's sitting there. It's not. I don't know that the market's going to go up a whole lot more. That holding on to it here, if anything, it flattens or it dips a little bit. I don't see, unless the market does something amazing where it goes up, preserving your equity in a four walls and a driveway here versus preserving it in a bank over there, and maybe even reinvesting it something over there. Not that it's going to eat into your business, but that negative 10, you could probably, with enough brain power and resources, you could shift that, you know what I mean, where you can make it turn a profit and you can reinvest it into, you know what I mean? Like right now, it's kind of keeping it together because you don't have the means to expand, or grow, whether it's marketing through social or like publications or whatever. Your kind of hands are tied, so you're almost depending on word of mouth instead of, if you can get a little bit of seed money to launch it, you got it. You know what I mean? So it's a weird place to be in for sure. It's scary. It's exciting, however you want to call it. But you know, I'm not here to steer someone wrong. If it doesn't seem like it would work, then I wouldn't want to do it. But I would like to take a look at the place and see where the numbers coming. If you can get that, like I said, 1.1 as it is, no questions asked. If that note's coming up for, where the bank's going to start expecting it, you're still going to have at least 3 or 4 months before they start pinching you. And I don't want your credit getting dinged. They're not doing anything with your credit. But even if like 1 month of hiccup happens, you can recover from that and you'll have your cash to do it with. You know what I mean? Instead of the negative 10, wherever that's eating from, versus grabbing it, going over there before any of that catches up. You know what I mean? You come back here and it's upside down. I can't see winning. Nothing's going to have you winning coming back here if the business fails. You know what I mean? Because you'll still be in debt to the bank, and the equity will be there maybe a couple bucks less. Good for you. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Really? That is crazy. And that's just word of mouth, or are you putting some marketing behind it? Advertising. Interesting. Interesting. So if you put some money behind it, you could actually do more and maybe do a little scaling of that. And interesting. Well, it sounds like you're resourceful. You know what I mean? That you've got a good head on your shoulders. Is just like I said. At the end of the day, whether you decide to stay or go, I'm trying to think of the reasons why you've already taken the risk. Now it's you're in deep enough where cashing out of the Anaheim Hills makes more sense than holding on to it, because your money's tied up in a house that really you're not coming back. You don't want to come back. You know what I mean? You're already there. Like, you're already eyeballing another place, which tells you, especially if you're married, I take it, where both of you are on the same page, and you're commuting to where you want to be clearly, and you're trying to get your kids over there. That umbilical cord's got to get cut at some point. It's okay. You know what? It's got to happen. It's a big move, though. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let me just give you some time to stew on that, but I'll give you a call maybe Friday and see if I can take a peek at the place. And like I said, no pressure, no obligation, but I'd like to see it. Have you meet with me and then take a look at the place, see what's possible, and if the numbers work out and the timing and all that. I don't see why not. You know. That's right. Yeah. I can make it happen anytime. Just whatever works for you, I can make it happen. If you're talking, yeah, Sunday should be fine. I don't see any reason why not. Yeah. Yeah, let's do Sunday, like what, 10, 10 or so? Okay. All right. Let's do Sunday. I'll meet you at the property. I'll shoot you a note so you know who I am. And, well, like I said, I've emailed you before, but let's go for Sunday. We'll meet up then and form a plan. All right. Thanks for your time, though. I'll text you now so you know who I am. All right. Take care. Bye bye. Oh, January. Why are you blowing up my phone, Dingleberry? Ugh. Oh, kid. All right. Hello. Yes, how can I help you? You're calling me to tell on Jamie? Okay. Okay. All right. Why are you crying? Oh my gosh, I know, it's so sad. Oh, I don't know about that, but okay. Well, she likes to hang. She comes out, huh? She comes over to you to hang and talk. Well, make Anakin go inside and play with her and find some good. Uh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, don't do that. I'm very busy, and you were calling me when I was very busy. I'll be home at 8. Okay. I don't know where your mom is. You should be bugging her. Well, you need to go bug her. That's possible, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then how was it? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds sad. Well, go play with Beyonce. Go play with Beyonce. Okay, well, go play with her. Okay. Okay. What? Sure. Okay. Oh, who, what? She's not with us anymore. That's just a pile of meat. It's probably wet and it probably stinks a little bit. Dead, dead bodies are never really good smell. I think he might be. Okay. 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 Okay, bye. Oh, my audio is ringing loudly. I am so sorry. Finally. How's that? Nobody this whole time said anything about my audio. Wait. Is my audio now better? That sucks. Nobody said anything about my audio. Come on, guys, get with the program. Get with the program. If my audio sounds like shit, you gotta call me on it. You look at all this high. Oh, jeez. All this high tech equipment, and you guys can't even give me a heads up about my audio. You gotta warn me. You must have warned me about my audio. Is that better? Wonderfully. Let's see. Okay, so you say my audio is ringing loudly. I wonder if it was this. Was it this? Was it this? Well, now it makes me wonder because I fixed this last week. Let me go ahead and fix that. Was that it? Oh my gosh. Okay, yep. I gotta fix that. Why? For so many hours, nobody said anything. Okay. Okay, let me see. That should not have been happening again. Yep, there it is right there. Okay. Okay, let me fix it right here. Okay. All right. All right, you know what? I gotta fix something anyhow. Someone's been driving me crazy for a second anyhow. All right, we set an appointment. Let me check something out real quick. These two, I gotta fix some things. Gotta move some things around real quick. Two keyboards don't belong. Okay, so that keyboard. There we go. Goes to that. Goes to that one. Goes to. All right, let's see here. Video video capture device, add source, C922, boom, boom. Kidding me, right? This one's fine. That one doesn't work, that one doesn't work, that one doesn't work. Add source. Nope, that's definitely not me. I can fix this. USB enter. USB settings. USB device manager. There we go. Uninstall device. Action, scan for hardware changes.